It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now run here with Amari on Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 2nd down, Jackson. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Lamar back to throw. Quick slant cut by Neighbors. And it's going to be a 1st down as the stop is made, but not before they come through with a call on 3rd and 16.
Just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And that hit pops the catch free. That's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Jackson a throw on 2nd. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Andrews has it, working downfield. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. A huge gain for Baltimore. 37 yards. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. It looks like about 4 yards on that 1st down throw, Brock, before he steps out. He's got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Now it's Lamar. And he gets home. Touchdown, Ravens. Lamar Jackson, number 3 for him this season. Going after from Bass is up and good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
7, Cowboys 0. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Tyquan Thornton. This makes it up to the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jack Sealer there to bring him down. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that's going to give Dallas the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Basson for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. It's a 14-0 game here early. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Thornton on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
I don't think we're ever going to get away from the stat line of turnovers and winning that turnover margin being the biggest singular key in the NFL, Kate. But I'll tell you what, when you run for 100 yards plus, you win 70% of the time. They did a week ago with this guy, and he's off to an excellent start.
First down, and they go right back to it. Brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. Looks like they're marking the game at about 25 yards. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Running with Achane here out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that temper. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. This is Mendoza. Just couldn't hang on to that one. He absorbed a pretty solid hit there that knocked it out. And now we've got 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Lamar. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Working on 2nd down. Lamar. Complete here to Hampton. The ball is out! Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And that play put to bed by DeMarvion Overshown.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
The left side caught by Andrews. It's a foot race. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Pass complete to Mark Andrews. Touchdown.
Bass on for the extra point.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead now up to 18 points.
21. Cowboys 3.
Bass now to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Dallas. George Pickens going half the field, 50 yards.
For the extra point.
Aubrey gets the point after to go. And we've got ourselves an 11-point game.
Ravens 21. Cowboys 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Hampton gets it out of his own read. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Hampton. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a 1st down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brockton. Could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. That is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Now here's Lamar. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
To the air on 3rd and long. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Cut him at the 31. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the game stays at 11.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. That's exactly what happened.
Mendoza now. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. The Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second
down. This is Mendoza.
At the Ravens' 32-yard line.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
Good for our Cowboys. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He takes off with it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Taken down at
Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout.
gain of 2.
Following that little 2-yard
and
run,
8.
it's 2nd and 8. Now Mendoza. Brought in. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Then goal to go.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Mendoza. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground.
By Darius Alexander. It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal. At
That's
the
halftime of this
Ravens' 5-yard
contest.
line.
We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own
First look, a little
22-yard
pistol
line.
formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Mendoza from the pistol. Good as he's letting that one go, and it's going to fall harmlessly to the ground as a result, Brock. That's incomplete. So, defense firing as we expected to begin this second half. It is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
There he goes on the right side. Devon Achane. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
Kicker on for the point after.
Send right down the middle and good. They've cut the lead to 4.
Makes the score. Ravens 21. Cowboys 17.
They've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. I'll start out with Hampton. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. They cross the 40, nice run there. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A big hit down the right side. 30 yards.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Now it's Jackson. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This one's set up for Lamar. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. Jackson's going to go on for it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off.
Jackson's pass intercepted. Turnover on down.
1st and 10 from the 32. Mendoza running the play action. To the left side, Sanders has it. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd down carry for Achane. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, is a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Mendoza. Throw left side, complete. This goes big, 25 yards before that tackle is made. That is good for a Cowboy 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter. It's Mendoza. Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jackson Smith-Njigba, his 3rd of the year. That one splits the uprights. Lead now up to a field goal.
Ravens 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third and long for him here. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First down.
Lamar back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 37.
Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Play action, Mendoza. Lays out left side and gets it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. This is Mendoza. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Matching last week's effort with that sack.
This dude has put it together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens, third down. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Here's the snap to Mendoza. And he's going to go down deep on his own side at about the 42. Roquan Smith. And that brings up fourth and very, very long. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Last catch went the wrong way. It's second and 12.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's Lamar. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's
Here he is on third and short. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. Out of bounds he goes, following a gain of about 11. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Rushes right there as he releases it. He's nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. Get his 2nd down. Now here's Lamar. And the stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And that's going to set up a Ravens 1st down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play.
Here's Jackson to throw. Pressure's there. They get him. A big loss back at the 43. And it's going to be 2nd down when we come out of our 2-minute warning. To the set, Lamar. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
Achane to the right. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Smith and Chigba with yet another catch. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And that's going to give Dallas the 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
22-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll stick with Achane. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They pitch it to Achane. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. From 37 yards in the right hash. Cracking it for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Just about done here, only 9 seconds remaining. He'll look to throw it. He'll be out of bounds there. A lot to like, though, on that gain. Give him about 19 yards. That is good for a Baltimore 1st down. Lining up for one final snap. One final shot here. Chased out to his right. He calls his own number again. And he is hauled down on what's going to be the final play in this game. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.